And all right. So yeah, hey guys. Welcome. This is my cubing live stream. I had some people wanting me to solve the Terraminx and the 15 by 15. And I'm sorry for you guys. I wanted to solve the Terraminx because I can't really do it this time because the stickers are just peeling off like crazy. And I thought maybe I could do it but when I see stuff like that and stuff, it's like, it's just, yeah, well, it's just too many stickers to peel off that I won't know which pieces are on there, so, but I could probably do the 15 by 15 though. It looks like I have one comment, 21 by 21. Sorry, I can't do that one. Maybe next time. Okay, so, yeah, if you guys want any other cubes for me to solve, then just comment what they are, and if they're ones I can do them. I keep thinking I can do the Terraminx, and then something happens to it, like the stickers peeling off or something. The 15 by 15, I can do that one. So that one takes me probably about an hour and 10 minutes. So during me solving it, you can ask me other questions, and I will answer them while I'm solving the 15 by 15, like I did the 11 by 11 in the other one. That might be the only big cube that I can do, because cubes that take over an hour, it's just hard to do all the time. So here we go. The 15 by 15. I didn't even scramble it yet. That's not something I can use the stack mat timer for. So I'll put that up for now. And if you have any other questions, then go ahead and comment what they are. I'll try and see them while I'm solving the 15 by 15 if I can. This one even takes a long time to scramble. My PB on the 15 by 15, I'd say it's about 1 hour and 2 minutes, around there. Yeah, 1 hour and 2 minutes and something. I forget what the last digits were, but yeah, it was an hour and 2 minutes. All right, here I go. I do not have the stack mat timer because I can't use it on the 15 by 15. This one only goes to 10 minutes. So here I go. Done with that first white bar. If you can see that, I'll fix the lighting a little bit. There it is. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I show you anyway. Where is that piece? Oh, there's these two. Ah, there it is. Oh, I thought I had that one in there. There. Second bar. Yeah, this one takes me over an hour, so feel free to ask questions during the solve, and I'll see if I can see them. I might not, but I will try because I'm looking at the 15 by 15. What's this? What brand is that 15 by 15? This is Shangshao. Yeah, they only had two brands that made the 15 by 15, and it was Shangshao and Moyu. And this is a Shangshao one. I got a Shangshao because it's cheaper. I really don't know which one is better. I've had some people say Moyu, some people say Shangshao. But yeah, that's what brand this one is. halfway done with the first center. Yeah. What is the world record on the 15 by 15? I think it's like 27 minutes and 2 seconds. Yeah, it was 27 minutes and 2 seconds by this guy. He holds the world record for like, yeah, I forget what his channel name is called. It's like app or something like it. That's a weird name or something, a weird channel name. But anyway, he has the world record for like cubes from I believe it's like 10 by 10 all the way to 15 by 15 or something like that. So he has a lot of big cube world records, which I think big cubes are funner than small cubes. So that's cool to have that many world records for the big cubes. I do kind of wish they would add 8 by 8, 9 by 9, and maybe 10 by 10 in the WCA competition, like as a WCA event, but they have not yet. And 9 by 9, 9 by 9. Yeah, I can solve the 9 by 9. Right now I'm solving the 15 by 15. When I get the center done, which I'm almost done with the center, I can do the 9 by 9 and then work on the second center. Yeah, I'm glad you made it. Glad you made it on the stream. So, okay, this is like what I said before when I started the stream. I was going to do the Terminx. Everyone wanted me to do it, and I know everyone wants me to do that one. But I have, like, just too many stickers I've peeled off, and it would be hard to recognize the pieces. So that's why I'm not gonna do it this time. I keep thinking I can do the Terminx, and then something happens to it. That's what always happens to that cube. If I could get the Yushin Terminx or something, because the Yushin Terminx is it's not magnetic, but it's at least stickerless, so I'd probably enjoy the Terminx a lot more than I do now. The reason I don't like solving it is because of the stickers that just fall off the whole time. I heard Yushin made Petaminx, and that would be a pretty cool one to have. I have never solved a Petaminx, but I'm sure it wouldn't be that much different than the Terminx, just more pieces, so it'd be harder. Yeah, the Terminx was like the biggest minx I've solved, and the 15 by 15 is the biggest cubic cube I solved. What do I like about big cubes? They're just... Oh, I don't really know. They're just funner. Alright. White center is solved. Alright, now, since one of you commented to do the 9x9, I'll pull out my 9x9 and solve it. So I'll do this one. This one, I think my average on the 9x9 takes me like, I don't know what my average is. It's probably around 15 minutes, 14 or 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't time 9x9 solves very often. I don't have a very good 9x9 either. And another question, what do I like about big cubes? I think I tried to answer this one, but yeah, they just, I don't know, they're just funner. Like the small cubes, I don't know. I just like the big cubes better than the small cubes. They're just funner. All right. Here I go on the 9x9. Oh man, I wish I can't time it with the stack mat timer because the stack mat timer goes out. Okay. Okay, the stream's at 17 minutes. I'll start there. So, this is how I'm gonna time it. This is kind of silly, but the stream was at 17 minutes and I started, so I'm gonna see how far it is when I am done with the 9x9, and I'll add 17 minutes to that and see what my time was. What year the 9x9 was released? It was released in 2010, I think. I believe it was 2010. They released the 9x9s and first came out. Which of the bigger cubes is your favorite to solve? Well, the 11 by 11 has always been my favorite, but now I'd say the 15 by 15 because that's one of my favorites too. So I don't really know. I mean, I solve the 11 by 11 more, but I like solving the 15 by 15 a lot, but I just don't always have time to solve it. So I would say it's probably one of those. Maybe the 13 by 13. I don't know. 11, 13, and 15. Those are my top 3 favorites. I can't say which one is my absolute favorite because I don't really know. What brand is the 11 by 11? It is a Mofang Jiaoxi Milong 11 by 11. Yeah, the 11 by 11 is the Mofang Jiaoxi Milong. And so is the 13 by 13. Oh, Cuba Man. Hey, you made it on the live stream. What is your biggest cube? It's the 15 by 15. I was in the middle of solving it. Someone wanted me to solve the 9 by 9. What's my PB on the 9 by 9? It was like 1301, I think. Yeah, 1301. 1301 was my PB. 13 minutes, 1 second. Can I solve a square one? I don't think so. I've never really tried it, but I've never solved a square one before. I've actually seen. I mean, I've kind of watched you do some algorithms on there, but I don't really know how to solve it. I know the method a little bit, but yeah, I don't think I can. They're just hard to learn. Square ones are hard to learn. I like the big cubes better. I like cubes like these ones better. But yeah, maybe one day I'll learn the square one. I probably should sometime, but yeah. Oops. I dropped the 9x9. I almost dropped it. It's okay. I'm not too worried about this cube. This cube is not good. Oh. Oops. Do you have a V-Cube 8? No, I do not have a V-Cube 8. I heard they stopped making V-Cube 8s, actually. But it's a shame that they stopped making them because they were really cool. They could, like, shapeshift and stuff. They probably just wanted better turning ones. I do have an 8x8. I have the Shangshao Tank 8x8. That's the only 8x8 I have. What the heck is a V38? V-Cube 8. Not V38. Cube 8. It's a 8x8 made by the company called V-Cube, and they made it to where it could shapeshift. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not. But yeah, there was a company called V-Cube back in like the 2010s. I think they don't have it now. But yeah, not 3-Cube, V-Cube. So yeah, that's what a V-Cube 8 is. They made the first 6x6, 7x7, and 8x8 cubes, and then Shangshao made the first 9x9. Keep solving the 15x15. Okay. I'll finish the 9x9. After I finish the 9x9, I'm almost done. What cube will I get next? Oh, I don't know. Probably like a D and chain 12 by 12 or 13 by 13. One of those. Yeah, I was gonna get the 12 by 12. Then D and Chain came out with the 13 by 13, and that just like now I want the 13 by 13. So I'll see. I do not have a 12 by 12 yet. I'm planning on getting a 12 by 12 soon. I don't really know when. Like maybe in the next few months or so. Finish the parity algorithm onto 3 by 3 stage. Okay, done. I started at 17. It looks like it was about 16 minutes. That was about 16 minutes. Okay, now I'll move on to the next center. Trying to think of which one I should do. I'll do blue. Alright. I'm doing what you said in your last comment. Keep solving the 15 by 15. What is my biggest 3 by 3? It's the weird question. It's the 18 centimeter 3 by 3. The Hishu Super Big 3 by 3 is what it's called. It's a 18 centimeter 3 by 3. You're solving a 4 by 4. Okay, great. It's starting on a 9x9, or starting on a bigger cube, and didn't want to spend a lot of money. Okay, so probably the Mofang Jiaoxi Milong 9x9 is a cheap 9x9 for, well, it's a good 9x9 for a cheap price. So if they're wanting to start on a bigger cube and they want to spend a lot, or so I'd say probably the Mofang Jiaoxi Milong cubes, or if it's a little bit bigger, then maybe the Shengshao, or no, not Shengshao, Yushin, or something like that. So, well, it really depends on the cube. But if you want, if you don't care how much money you spend and you just want a really good 9x9, then the Dianxing is probably the best one. It's just expensive. So maybe as your first 9x9 or something like that, I would go with the Mofang Jiaoxi Milong, or something like that. And then if you're really a speed cuber and you want a good turning cube, then the Dianxing is probably the best one. You solved what, the 4x4? When will I solve the 4x4 or the 15x15? Because the 15x15 will probably take me an hour and 10, an hour and 20 minutes or so. The 4x4 only takes me 1 or 2 minutes. Alright, I solved the 4x4. Okay. I'll do the 4x4 then. This one doesn't take me very long. This is the Dianxing 4x4. Oh, the 15x15. Okay. When do I solve the 15x? Well, probably in about an hour. I'm working on the second sensor right now. So, yeah, just doing one big cube is kind of a lot, so I'm definitely not gonna do 3. Like the 15x15 and the Terramines and the 13x13, I can't do all those. But I can do one of them. And the 15x15 was the easiest one to do, so I mean, I could have done the 13x13, but I like the 15x15 better. Okay.
Callan's here.
Hey, Callan.
He has something for you.
Haha.
For you and Rose.
Something happened right here. Ooh, what is this? Wow, that looks cool. My friend Callan just came over and brought me one of these cubes. Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Callan. That's so nice. That's really nice of you.
Okay. I'm gonna need to figure out how to open this box. Wow, that cube looks cool. What is the best lube for big cubes? Well, there's a lot of lubes. I'd say maybe like, well, DN37 is good for fast cubes, and we did just get the Angstrom lube, and that's made all the cubes turn really good. So, yeah, I don't know. The Angstrom is supposed to be better for the small cubes, but it made the big cubes turn really good too. So probably both. I need to find some scissors to open this cube box. I don't know where they are. Never mind. Alright. I'll just have to figure this out. Whoa. Something right here. I'll just, I don't know. I'll do that later. Oops. Let's see if I can get this open. Oh, okay. It's tricky. Yeah, I know there's a way to open this. I don't know what it is. Huh. I don't know. I'll be right back. Okay. That was the only thing I could think of, so I hope it works. Struggling to open up this cube. There we go. Ooh, it's one of these shapeshifters. Oh, wow. Oh, these are really cool. Yeah. Hey, look, it's a 2x2. Look, if it just sat there, if it just sat there like that, you would just think it's a 2x2. It looks like a 2x2, but then it shapeshifts to like a star shape. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool cube. It doesn't have very many combinations, but Yeah. That'd probably take me like 10 seconds to solve. Like 2 seconds. Okay. Finish the 15 by 15. Wants to see it solved before it gets scrambled. What, this cube? This cube doesn't really get scrambled. It just does that. Yeah, that's probably about as scrambled as they'll get. Yeah. What is the best turning cube I have? Ooh. I don't know, I'd probably say maybe the Moyu 3x3 turns pretty good. Or maybe the Moyu 6x6. Oshi WRM 6x6 turns really good too, so I don't know. One of these. Or the Dean Sheen 4x4. I don't really know what the best turning cube I have is. The GAN 251 in Pro 2x2 is pretty good. Yeah, I don't really know what the best turning cube I have is. It's probably one of these, or maybe this one. Oh yeah, this is really good. Okay, it's definitely one of these. Definitely one of these are the best turning cubes I have. Alright, where am I on a 15x15? Looks like I'm almost done. Mario 6x6? Yeah. Well, obviously you do. Yeah, that one turns really good. The only part I don't like about it is... Oh, second center solved, by the way. The only part I don't like about it is the caps that kind of fall off. They used to. They don't really do that very much anymore. And this one especially feels like it turns good after solving the 15x15 for like 20 minutes. Yeah, so I'll do a solve on it and see if I can get a good time, and I'll finish the 15x15. Oh, hello, someone else is on here. Make the quality better. Oh, I cannot really make it better because my computer quality only goes up to 480p, so I'm sorry about that. The reason the quality of my videos is always really bad is just because, well, first of all, my camera only goes up to 720p, and I've tried to make them higher quality, but the program I use just shuts down if I make them too high. And I can't really make the quality better on here because that's the highest setting it goes to, okay? Yeah, bad quality. Well, let me see what I can do. I'll go into settings and look at it. Yeah, 480. 480 is as high as it'll go. I'm sorry about that. That's as high as it'll go. Yeah, I'm sorry about the quality being really bad. That's just... it is what it is, yeah. Oh, hello! You're here! Yeah, I'm glad you came, too, because... you're one of those fast cubers that I was talking about, too, so... Yeah. I'm about to solve the Moyu 6x6. And see if I can get a good time on it. I'm not really a 6x6 expert, but I just like the 6x6. I like the big cubes better, though. How well does it turn? This one turns pretty good, actually. It was really hard for me to find a good 6x6, so when I found this, I was really happy that I got this. I tried so many 6x6s. Well, my first 6x6 was a Chi. It already turned bad. I knew it wouldn't turn good. I just got it because it was cheap. My second 6x6 was the YJMGC, and I got that one because the other one broke. I thought the MGC would be good, and the MGC just broke in the middle of a solve. I wasn't even turning it rough. It just broke. it popped, and I think one of the inner pieces broke, so it couldn't really turn. Where do I get my cubes? I get my cubes from the Cubicle, usually. They are like the best cubing company in the world, obviously. I mean, I they just always have a lot. They release cubes in less than a month after the original company releases them. They're just really good. They ship them fast. They get here without being damaged. That's just the best company. Yeah, this isn't going to be too fast of a solve because I was reading questions in the middle of this one and timing it. So this is not going to be too fast. But I'll just see what it is. How many centers do I have in the 15 by 15? Only 2. That's because I was answering questions, so it took a lot longer, and everyone wanted me to solve a whole bunch of different cubes, which is fun, actually, solving different cubes at once. So, yeah, that's why I only have 2 centers. I started about 25 minutes ago or something. My average on the 15 by 15 is about an hour and 5 minutes. I'm just a little slower because when you're reading questions and solving a lot and solving different cubes at a time, you'll never be as fast as you average. Unless you're just like trying to speed solve it. Do you have a gear cube? Yes, I do have a gear cube. I did not bring it in here with me. So I'm just going to turn the timer off. That's not my average time. Yeah, I do have a gear cube. I did not bring it in here, so I can't. I don't even know how to solve it. The one I have is just really tricky. It's hard to solve. I bet it'd be easy if I figured it out, but I don't know how to solve it really. I looked up some tutorials and some. All I could find was the original gear cube, and it's not what that one is. So that's why I didn't. That's why I don't know. I don't really know how to solve it. Oops. Parody. Alright, done. Okay, 427 is not my average. My average is like 350. That was just because I was answering other questions. So, I'll finish the 15 by 15 if you guys want. It's probably what everyone wants, actually. I'll start on the yellow center. Which 15 by 15 did I get? I got the Sheng Shao, and I think you have the Moyu, right? I've seen your videos on it. I think it looks like the Moyu. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I got the Sheng Shao because I just wanted to see how it was, and it was a cheaper one. And some say it's not that good, some say it's really good, so I didn't know. that people are like that on the Mo YouTube. I just wanted to try it out. And it's gotten me down to 1 hour and 2 minutes, which is my PB. So, yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. It's not 45 minutes, but it's pretty good. I just haven't solved it enough to get a 45-minute solve yet. I haven't practiced enough. I'm like not in the right place. Is it 8 p.m. 2000 hours over there? Nope. It's actually it is 17:08 or 5:08, whatever time you use. Right there. Yeah, I'm in Mountain Daylight Time, Mountain Standard Time. I'm in the Mountain Time Zone, so it is 17:58. No, 17:09 now. 5:09. But it is getting dark out here, so it seems like it's 3 hours later, but it's not. It's been an hour and an hour and 10 minutes now. I don't usually stream for this long, but that's okay. If people keep coming, I'm gonna keep going until everyone stops coming. So, I mean, I'm gonna keep streaming and probably, well, until I have to either go eat dinner or if no one's just watching anymore. I definitely have at least 3 people watching. I don't know. What center am I completing? I'm working on the yellow center, and that's my 3rd center. I did white, and then blue, and then yellow. This is not how I normally do it. I normally do it like, I don't know. I normally do it blue and green first, and then I go on to yellow, and then red, and then orange and white at the same time. But this is just a different way. I don't know why I did this. I just wanted to try something new. Ivy cube, Ivy cube, sorry. I do not have an Ivy cube, so I can't solve it right now. I'm sorry about that. I don't have one. Yeah, I don't even know how to solve. I could probably figure that one out. That'd probably be an easy one, but I just don't have one of those yet. Alright, and then it's better to learn to be color neutral when solving the centers. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty much color neutral because I can really solve any center I want. Just whatever center is the most completed. Square one. I have a square one. I do not know how to solve it, and I don't have it in here. So no, not that. I can't do square one right now. I should learn how to solve it if I'm solving a 15 by 15, but I just don't. I haven't done it yet. 4 by 4. I can do 4 by 4. That's one I can do. I have a 4 by 4 right here. I just happen to have a 4 by 4 right here. Thanks for joining the stream, by the way. I will do the 4 by 4. This is why it's taking a long time to solve the 15 by 15, because I'm solving other cubes too. Alright. Wait. I need to inspect it. Okay. Ooh. Alright. I'm not very fast at the 4x4, am I? I'm better at the 15 by 15 than the 4x4, really. I just like the big cubes better. Oh, okay. I see a bunch of comments there. I will get to them in a second. I'll get to you guys in a second here. This is why I'm trying to speed solve. When it's a 15 by 15, it's fine because... Oops. I messed up OLL. Oh, that was bad. Alright. If I didn't mess up OLL... 129. If I didn't mess up OLL, I would have been better. Alright, so I have two comments. First one is, hi, I just joined the stream. Well, thanks for joining the stream, and I'm glad you could make it. And then another one says they're subscribed, so yeah, thanks for subscribing. Worst 3x3, I'm sub. My worst 3x3? Oh, I did not bring my... I do not have the worst 3x3 in here. I didn't think I'd need it, but I got... This one's pretty bad. It pops a lot, but this was like a kind of a mod that I made. I used two different 3x3 brands. 3x3 blind. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't do 3x3 blindfolded. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I can't do any of them. Well, I never really learned 3x3 blindfolded. 7x7. I can do 7x. I can do 7x7 one-handed. I can do that. I can't use the segment timer because that'll take like 10 minutes. But yeah. Alright, 3x3 OH and 7x7 OH. Okay, I'll do both of them. I'll do 3x3 first because it's smaller. Blindfold is hard. I'll have that. I'll probably not learn that until I am at 21 by 21. Okay, ready? Go. My 3x3 OH average is about... Oops. If I don't drop the cube, it's like... Oh man, what did I do? I'm gonna start that one over. I dropped the cube on accident. That was bad. Okay, here I go. 15 by 15. Yeah, I'm working on the 15 by 15 right now. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am. My 3 by 3 OH average is, as I was saying, my 3 by 3 OH average is probably around like, I don't really know. I'm trying to think. And cube at the same time. I think it's around about 1 minute or something, 45 seconds. Yeah, I think it's like 45 seconds to a minute. Oh, 51. Okay, and then 7 by 7 one-handed, and then 9 by 9. Okay, I will do 7 by 7 one-handed, and then I'll do 9 by 9. And then I'll finish the 15 by 15, okay? 2 by 2. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of cubes here. This is great. This is great. This is what I want. Alright. 7 by 7 one hand. I'm not gonna use it. I need to scramble that more. That was not. I'll just not look at it while I'm scrambling it. Okay. And then what? What is the biggest cube you have? This cube right here. The 15 by 15. Okay. Alright, 7 by 7 one-handed, and then I got 9 by 9, 2 by 2, and 15 by 15. So I'll do all those. I did do a 9 by 9 solve before, but 9 by 9 is small enough to where I can really do it again. I don't really know how to time this solve. I'm just gonna do it. I don't really know how to time it. I don't have any timers over here that will go there. Your biggest cube is a 7 by 7. Okay, well, that's still pretty good. If you can solve a 7 by 7 in under 10 minutes, you're definitely good at it. My average on the 7 by 7 myself is probably about whenever I try to think about what my average is, I always get mixed up. I think my average on the 7 by 7 is like 6 minutes maybe, but 7 by 7 one-handed is going to take me like probably 12 minutes, probably twice as long. And a one-handed is one that I can look up at the cube because, or no, look up and away from the cube is what I mean. How long have you been cubing for? I've been cubing for about, I believe it was like 8 months or 9 months, or it was 9 months by now. 9 months. So, yeah, not even a year yet. But even after 9 months, you can, even after 9 months, you can be like probably like sub 40 on the 13 by 13 if you keep just going bigger cube at a time. And then I have, how fast can I solve a Megaminx? I'm not that good at the Megaminx, just so you know. Probably about, yeah, see, I'm better at the big cubes. I like the big cubes better, but they're not ones I can just solve over and over and over again. My PB is like 312 on the Megaminx. My average is probably like 330 or 4. Solving a 7 by 7 one-handed is kind of tricky. Or not too high. What are the cubes you have? Ooh, all the cubes I have. Well, I have I can't say all the brands I have because I can't think of them all. But well, I have 2 by 2 to 11 by 11. and then I don't have a 12 by 12, and I have 13 by 13 and 15 by 15. I'm thinking of getting a 12 by 12 soon. And then I saw that Dean Train came out with a 13 by 13, so I wanted to get it. But yeah, I have 2 by 2 and to 11 by 11, and then 13 by 13 and 15 by 15. I do not have 12 by 12 or 14 by 14. And well, I just wanted to get the odd layered cubes more than the even layers. Now it'd be cool to have a 16 by 16 because I could probably get a UWR on there. Huh. Two big eyes. Okay. I don't know what you're trying to say right there, but whatever that means. Okay. How are you finding turning this? How are you finding turning the 7x7 with only one hand? Well, it's not too hard actually. This is not really the best 7x7 for one-handed solves, but it's not too hard. So, then you solve like the 15 by 15 with one hand. I've seen your video on it before, and that was something. I mean, I could definitely do that if I wanted to, but that'd be hard. I probably should do that. And then, hey, what is this? I learned how to solve a 2x2 in first grade. Then I really got into it in fourth grade. Then I took a break for summer and got into it in fifth grade. So really I've been cubing for 7 months. Okay, 7 months. All right. That's a while. That's almost as long as I've been cubing for. And then this one says, what 7x7 is it? It's a chi. This is not a very good 7x7. But I didn't use the Milong, even though I have the Milong. But the Milong has two broken pieces, which is why I didn't use it. This one doesn't have a broken piece, but it turns really bad. So I don't have any good 7x7s. 3x3 with feet. Okay. Ooh. That is the event that they removed from the competition because it was the most hated event ever. So yeah, I can probably do 3x3 with feet. That's a hard one. But yeah. That's one that no one likes. Yeah, I don't think I've tried that a couple times just to be silly because that is the weirdest WCA event anyone has ever came up with. That's really a weird event. Why would they have that? I don't recommend you solving the 15 by 15 with one hand, especially because how your 15 by 15 is because it's not round, making it even harder to turn. Well, yeah, I solved the 11 by 11 with one hand a few days ago. The 15 by 15 is a little bit harder, but I figure, yeah, I probably would want to try that sometime, even though you don't want me to, because that just sounds like a fun idea. I would give that a try. Yeah, it does make it harder to turn. Last two centers on 7x7 one-handed is not too hard. Yeah, 7x7 one-handed takes me a lot longer than just 7x7. I'm not really too fast one-handed. For 15 by 15, I probably want to work up to it. Like maybe do the 13 by 13 first, just to get. I did the 11 by 11. The 11 by 11 doesn't feel like a very big cube to me. So I do agree with what you're saying. The last two centers are the last two centers on big cubes are the best. Yeah, they're the easiest. I mean, well, they're the fastest. I wouldn't say that. I actually do think they're the easiest because all the pieces are right there, so you don't have to look around the cube for pieces. And then 2x2 to 5x5 relay. Yes, I can do that. That will only take me like 4 minutes. So that's totally something I can do. I need to finish the 7x7. Solving a 7x7 one-handed. Yeah, the 11x11 is the biggest cube I've solved with one hand. And it was not really too hard to do it. It took me about 48 minutes. Alright. Where do you buy your cubes? I buy them off the cubicle.com. The Cubicle is the best brand or the best company that sells cubes, I think. I mean, yeah, I really like their website, and that's where I buy all these cubes from. I did not buy this cube from there. Could be the reason why it turned so bad. I got this cube from Amazon. This is before I even knew about the Cubicle. This is like one of my first cubes I've got. What is your WCA account? I do not have a WCA account yet. I was about to make an account to go to the cubing competition, and I was about to go to a cubing competition, and I didn't do it because there was no way we could do it. I mean, it was just too complicated. Maybe I'll do it next time. Yeah, I don't have a WCA account yet. They don't have any of the. Oh, do you have a Scube? Do you have a Scube? I'm sure is what you're trying to say. Yes, I do have a Scube. I'm not so good at the Scube, but I do have one, and I know how to solve it. I can solve it in like probably 20 seconds, something like that. And the thing about the competitions, the one bad thing about them is they only go up to 7x7, so they don't have all the events that I like. I mean, I do like the small ones, but I like the big ones better. They don't have cubes like the 11x11 and the 13x13, which are my favorite, and the 15x15. The 11, 13, and 15, those are my favorite cubes. And what cube do you have? I have the Monster Ghost cube. It was like $10. It was really easy to get, so that's the one I have. And I just forgot to put an edge piece in there, so I better fix that real quick. Alright, so I better pay attention to these challenges people are giving me. Like, I got 2x2 to 5x5 relay, and then I got a couple other things up there. I need to see what they are. I got 2x2 and 9x9 and 15x15. Try solving the 7x7 without your thumb. Oh, like one-handed without your thumb. That is a hard one. I've never even done that with the 3x3. Sorry, I can't do that right now because, well, not with the 7. That is because, like, your thumb is kind of a main part of cubing. If you solve it without one-handed without your thumb, it's just, I can't even turn it. Yeah, I can't even turn it like that. I don't know enough finger tricks to do that. I mean, I know standard finger tricks for like a 3x3 and a 4x4, 5x5, but I don't know finger tricks without thumbs. Okay, just saying that's just the name of your channel. I don't know what you're trying to say right there. Yes, I am left-handed. I'm one of the only few left-handed people. I'm one of the 10% of left-handed people out there. I am left-handed. But I've heard right-handed people solve their cubes with one hand, with their left hand too, even if they're right-handed. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm mostly left-handed. I'm kind of ambidextrous, but mostly I'm left-handed. And a bunch of YouTube symbols or something. Yeah, cool. Whatever that means. Almost done with 7x7 one-handed, and then I can do 2x2 and 2x2 to 5x5 relay. If I'm doing 2x2 to 5x5 relay and 2x2, I might as well just do it while I'm doing that, because okay, what is your favorite cube you have? Ooh, my favorite cube. I'd say these three: 11, 13, and 15. 11 by 11, 13 by 13, and 15 by 15 are probably my favorite cubes. What are some big cubes? What are some big cubes recommendations? Oh, some big cubes recommendations. Well, do you mean like how to set up your big cubes or how to solve your big cubes? Because, well, it really depends on what you mean. But like how to like set up your big cubes so where they turn fast or something, or how to like a method for solving big cubes, because those are two different things and they could be any of them. Okay, so like solving big cubes, I normally solve the centers, edges, and 3x3 stage, or I would solve like maybe. Well, it depends if I want to use Yao or reduction. 21 by 21, please. Sorry, I don't have a cube that big. I can't afford it. So, yeah. Maybe once I get a job and maybe once I get a job and I can afford something like that, if I have a spare like $1,500, I'll just get a 21 by 21 and solve it. But maybe in a couple years, I don't know when, 1 year, 2 years. I don't know. I'm not in a rush to get a 21 by 21 because they're too expensive. If I could, I would definitely get one because I would want to try and solve it. Yeah. I like Angstrom cubes. Yeah, I know Angstrom cubes it's a pretty good brand, isn't it? Or Angstrom is pretty good. And then, do you have a 10 by 10? Yes, I have a 10 by 10 right here. I can probably solve it, but I don't know. Well, since I'm already solving the 15 by 15 and trying to get it solved, I don't know if I'll get it solved during this live stream. I'm not gonna do the 10 by 10 now because that's too many cubes that take longer than 20 minutes. I'm starting to think this one's taking me like 20 minutes. Ooh, I'll skip. Nice. Done. Alright. So now I had a 2x2 to 5x5 relay. I can do that. 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5. Alright. Oops. That is a 6x6. It's okay. I'll do 2x2 to 6x6. I meant to grab the 5x5. That never happens. Okay. I can count. I just wasn't looking at the cube. I can't believe I just did that. I grabbed the 6 by... I wasn't even looking at it. Well, 2x2 to 6x6. That's funner anyway. Alright. But I need to inspect them first. Okay, 2x2. And, should I time them all, or... I don't know. I'll just time all of them. Okay, there you go. I'm going a little too fast. 3x3. By 4. I'm just so used to stopping the timer. Next time I'll try and look at what cubes I have. I know how to count. I just didn't see. Well, I wasn't looking at the cube. I was looking at the screen. You have the YJ Angstrom square one. Cool. Yeah, that's probably really good. That is a really good one. I mean, yeah, that's a really good one. Parody. Five by five. Okay, guys, I actually did the 6x6 thing on purpose. I wanted to do 2x2 and 6x6 relay. I just made it a little funner. I wanted to make it a little funner. Solve the 1x1. Okay, hold on. A 1x1 is, you can't solve a 1x1. You can't turn it. It's either the easiest cube or the hardest cube in the world. It's probably both. Yeah, it's harder than a 21x21, but it's easier than a 2x2. That's what the 1x1 is. I'll look at the whole comment in a minute. I'm just solving a 5x5. So 6x6. How many parts are on a 7x7? How many pieces? It's about 343. if you guys can hear all that, sorry about all the talking in the background. That's just, I can't have everything be quiet in here. The bear is home. Okay. Whatever that means. What? Yeah, what? That's what I'm wondering. I am going to, oops. I'm gonna wait till, uh-oh. Oh, I see what happened. Something happened with the centers. Okay, that's over. That's done. I'm gonna wait till OLL to solve the parity, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, double parity. 15 by 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 15. Nope. Never heard of a cube like that. I've heard of 15 by 15 by 15. Not 15 by 15 by 15 by 15 by 15 by 15 by 15. It says it 7 times. Oh, by the way, my time was 9:04.64622 right there. Alright, so what were the other comments? Solve the 1 by 1. I bet you can't. It's really hard. I had a 1 by 1 over here, but this is what happened to it. It broke. So I don't know what happened to it, really. I just saw it was just broken. I don't know. So yeah, I can finish the 15 by 15. Or if you guys want any other cubes for me to solve, then I can do that too. I think that was on the. I think that was all I saw on there, but maybe not. Let me go check. Yeah, I don't see anything. I think I did everything on there already. Yeah, so, if you guys want me to finish the 15 by 15, or if you want me to solve any other cubes, then go ahead and say. Why is it? Her favorite video of mine is the one where I cube and drive. Okay, that was not real. That was green screen, by the way. Yeah, I did make a funny video. It's called When Cubers Are Late for the Competition. And it's like I looking up at the competition and I see that it's scheduled for like the next 15 minutes. And then I'm late. And then I tried to practice the Rubik's Cubes while I'm driving. That's all fake. That's just a funny video I made. Yeah, but you can, if you guys want to check that out, or after the stream or something, it's called When Kiwis Are Late for the Competition. Is everyone still on here? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe not. I might end the stream pretty soon if no one's on here. Yeah. It's 17:57. Oh, Gigaminx. Okay, well, a couple people are still in here. So the Gigaminx. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do the Gigaminx right now. because I don't even know if I'm gonna finish the 15 by 15. It looks like everyone's pretty much done with the stream. It looks like, so I might end it pretty soon. I mean, it looks like everyone's left already, so except for a couple people. So I'm not gonna do the Gigamix this time. I thought maybe I would, but I'm not gonna do it this time. I'll probably end it at 2 hours. Yeah, okay. I think everyone's pretty much leaving now. Anyway, this is as far as I got on the 15 by 15. So, yeah, it's almost 18. It is almost 1800 hours, so I'm probably gonna leave now. Okay, so, thanks for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I didn't really get as far on the 15 by 15 as I thought I would, but that's because I was doing a lot of other stuff too. Alright, but yeah, so thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.